We are going back to Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
See if Miss Hagen has anything to say about the information that we've got. Anything to say about the station? Come on! To the promenade, please. Excuse me. No, Salvager. I thought it was Sledger, as in like a name. Miss Hagen.
Finally, a base of our own.
The base had a scientist in suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
I appreciate that.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Yeah, UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I have. Rare gas in a lab that tested it on people? Couldn't have been a coincidence. I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Truth about the human tailbone?
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Sapiens paradox. You think this is about the discovery of intelligent life?
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Or nothing? Aliens?
Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Captain, in my humble assessment, Ms. Hagen is insane.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Many. A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Okay, when you say aliens, what are you talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
You see, she's not wrong. I joined Sublight so I could do crimes, not save humanity. She's not wrong. There is hybridization going on, but it's not for the reasons you might think. I haven't seen any evidence of anything like that.
No kidding. That's how they want it.
Hagen.
When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Jesus Christ. We're coming to get you, Lilia.
Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha ha. We each get one. Now, back to business.
I don't really know what to make of this, Lilia.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Oh, damn.
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Okay. And when did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive.
Miss Hagen,
Remember,
I am
the
a person
tanks
who
were
was
just the
trapped in a
shit she left
suspension
behind.
tank.
Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does Chardron fit in?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's law.
Wake up,
An
Captain.
invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows.
Oh my god. Murder isn't covered under my contract or employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you...
Fine.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Jesus Christ. This is so fucking funny. Especially because I know what's going on. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Mad Max. Yeah, no, Jesus Christ. Hagen is seeing all of the right information and coming to
Captain, if you're looking for crew members,
an incredibly fucked up conclusion.
we have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I
I bring no one with me. Just me and Mr. Wells. Phineas.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
What can I say?
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
I know. What's important about the chemicals is that they can unfreeze the people in the Hope. What's this about, Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth.
Interesting.
Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Too true, Dr. Wells. What's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Warning label?
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Good point. Anything I should know about Mrs. Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Understood. Something else I wanted to talk about.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Nope. Nothing new. That's fine. God damn it. I didn't mean to do that. My finger slipped. My controller's broken. Dang.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Okay.
Welcome back, Cap. Was there another
are you sad when you remember Hawthorne?
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
Why did you do that?
He asked me to trust him.
Huh.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Interesting. Seems like on this point, all roads lead to Byzantium. That's boogie.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise.
Ellie,
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
by all means.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
I'm so surprised.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Not quite. It makes more sense that you didn't want to talk about it.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
What? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Oh, what's this really all about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks. So you want to show off your pleb friend off to your fancy parents? Real mature.
Come on, I didn't leave home and become a pirate because I enjoy making responsible decisions.
God fucking damn it. Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit.
I'm all rough
If
edges.
you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
No, I'm a consummate. I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Tell me about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act.
Don't sound so excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And
Good point. Just because Harlow turned out, yeah.
don't get all mushy on me now. People.
You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
But will you live a lot happier? Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Even you never really go it alone. You always throw your lot in with a crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
No, but that's not the point. I'm helping the scientist because I think I'll save the colony.
You're right. The point is that self-interest is like self-pleasure. No one wants to admit it, but everyone has a hand in it. Enough about Harlow, though.
That's not what I meant
Anything
at
else?
all. Dimethyl sulfoxide.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This isn't about the money.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Helping people. Trying to do good for the colony. I want to help. Phineas rescued me from the hope. The least I can do is help him see this through.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I want to try to fix it.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Do they? I'm not going to become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself.
No one else out here's going to.
Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
No, that's spooky.